genuinely have tried one dating app. I must say it was very, very recent.
Tried a dating app?
It was-
सच बाहर आया.
Can you calm down?
अपनी कहानी तो नहीं, दूसरी कहानी से enjoy कर लेते हैं. Waiter का ख्याल रखना if you ever get a date with Kriti.
I think romance missing हो गया यार. Stop
हम
saying
तो
कि
हमेशा से
frivolous है.
शुरू से depth ढूंढ रहे थे, depth.
Shahid, do you want me to leave?
No, I'm having too much fun. Stay.
So we're in a college. I think it's very fitting that we dial the clock back and talk about your college life, guys. There were no dating apps back then. What did
I was a little further in yours, but
what did dating look like back in your college days, guys?
I used to actually carry sometimes my mom's cell phone, you know, which was like this white color mobile, and I would be sharing my phone with her after a certain stage, and I would be worried that, you know, the guy who I had shared my number with would message when I reach home, and I'd be like, oh shit. There were landlines. Somebody would like pick up the phone from the other end and be like, who are you talking to while you're on the phone? Yeah. So things like that. But I think there was a lot more romance, is what I would say. Like real romance, like few things, you know, like chup chup ke milna, all of that, right. Shying. You can see the person from the other end, but you're not really saying anything to the person, and you can just see, oh, you know, is he there? Is he there? You know,
right,
things
right.
like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was a lot more sweeter, genuine. There was a lot more romance. I think people kind of now move on really fast, like really fast, into and out also.
What about you, Shahid?
everything used to take time. You know, so it was not like boom, boom. It was not like that. It was like
Boom, boom.
Ha! Like, you know, it was like, it took that much time to get there. Now it's just like, You know, it's like really short. तो मजा चला जाता है, you know, like, I'm a huge fan of Michael Jackson. Really random reference, but woo नहीं है. You are, none of you are fans. Ow! Ow! Ow नहीं. Ow! Feeling के साथ बोलो. बोलो. अरे डॉगी नहीं है, माइकल जैक्सन है. Anyways, so I remember seeing this, the making of one of his live shows, and he was talking to, random but it'll come in context. And he was talking to this drummer and to his band, and you know, they were like, bird hawk, and he was like, no, let it simmer. And they were like, huh? He was like, just let it simmer, just let it simmer. And I was like, what's he talking about? And then he explained to them, he said that the part till you get to where you want to get is actually the most exciting part. Once you get there, once you drop the beat, you're there, right? So I think relationships are also kind of like that, that the road to the destination is always much more fun than the destination, because once you get there, you get there. So I think love should also be like that.
So what is your stance on dating apps in general?
Okay, एक second में, right, ऐसा करके ना, मुझे ऐसा लगा मैं बकवास किए पिछले 3 minutes. Right, now that you finished, let's get back to the
Moving
point.
on.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful segue into technology in our love life. What do you guys think dating apps do in general for this generation?
I just feel again, swipe right, swipe left doesn't work for me. That's like just too frivolous. How do you swipe right on what basis? That picture or the bio? And you don't even know कि उसके असली picture है कि नहीं है, ये उसका असली नाम है कि नहीं है. So it's really tricky, you know. And I just feel it's more frivolous. Yes, I know certain people who actually have met on dating apps and have gotten married. So I'm not saying there cannot be any depth there. It depends on why you're there, you know, why you are actually on a dating app. Are you actually there to find a connection, or you're just there to have fun? So it could be good for someone who's really looking for deep connection to go maybe on an app where there are other people.
Anybody is on a dating app for deep connection.
But मैं अभी actually
है क्या ऐसा?
मेरी बहन की बेस्ट फ्रेंड की शादी हुई है अभी तो मैं पहले शुरू हुई थी आंसर देना कि
I don't think she was looking for deep connection. Oh, by
she
mistake हो
was
गया
looking for marriage
on an app, a dating app.
she
Reminds
was
you on a
wanting
matrimonial
to
app.
meet someone. She was wanting to meet someone and, you know, give a chance and give it a shot and
ये
meet a
अभी
few
बाद
more
में कहानी
times.
बनी है. I'm telling you ऐसा था
No,
नहीं.
I swear guys, I started off
हम
saying
तो
कि
हमेशा से
frivolous है.
शुरू से डेप्थ ढूंढ रहे थे. डेप्थ.
So yeah, I feel like to each his own. It doesn't really work for me because I don't know what to expect.
So I know all the boys want to ask, what works for you, Kriti?
Conversations, genuine conversations.
सब
difficult
चुप हो गए.
find.
They were like, भाई ये तो heavy है भाई, ये तो नहीं होगा.
Difficult to find.
Conversation तो नहीं होगा यार. WhatsApp बोल देती तो मैं रोज मैसेज करता
some
है.
connection beyond your phone, some real connection. I think that works, and I think romance missing हो गया यार.
I don't really see myself as a separate entity because I kind of feel that, you know, we've seen the entire transition and one has kind of been a part of it to a certain point, and maybe kind of now it's a little more than
He's
what it used to
basically
be.
saying that we're not really that far a generation. We're a part of
But
it.
I don't feel like I'm completely separated from your generation. I definitely feel that there are differences and we are from, मतलब थोड़ा फर्क है time का, but I get it.
All right. So on your point on even swiping on apps, you just like, on what basis do I even swipe? Let's do a fun.
तू बताना भाई, you tell me.
No, I don't-
You're
I'm
the
not-
guy who does
Have
it.
you tried a dating app?
No.
You've never
Don't
tried
lie.
a dating
I'm
app.
serious. I'm not on
Have
any,
you?
No, I'm not on any dating apps.
You know, your
Next.
hand is
I've
here na, I
tried
felt you
one
asking
dating
me.
app.
Interesting.
Have you?
Tell
I
us.
have. I genuinely have tried one dating app. I must say it was very, very recent.
Tried a dating app?
It was
सच बाहर आया.
Very recent.
आज promotions
no,
में मजा आ रहा है.
One
और
second,
बताओ.
guys. It was very recent. I tried one
It
dating
was
app.
recent.
Because a lot of people were like, "Arey yaar, it doesn't matter, try it." And I'm like,
Which
"Yaar,
was the app? Tell us. Tell
yaar,
us.
can you calm down?
We are excited.
Like, calm down.
We are excited.
You're married. You're not on that app.
Exactly.
Chill."
अपनी कहानी तो नहीं, दूसरी कहानी से enjoy कर लेते हैं हम.
But I like that app was only throwing firangs at me, and I'm like, I'm not interested.
You must have said
I
fair
don't know
skinned
what to
boy.
do.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं लिखा होगा.
ऐसा कुछ देखिए ये कोई
कि मैं
और
गोरी हूँ,
जनरेशन
मेरे
से तो
साथ
इनको
match
लग रहा है
होना
ऐसा वहाँ पे अपना कस्टमाइजेशन देना होता है रोबोट की तरह वो नहीं देना
ये
होता
कौन सा ऐप है जिस पे हिंदुस्तानी कम पड़ गए? हम तो कहीं कम नहीं पड़ते.
But having said that, it didn't work for me. I think it just took a lot of money, and that's about it. And I'm sort of stopping that prescription now.
So you're single at the moment is the...
Yeah.
And you're asking why?
No, for a friend.
Just
asking for a friend.
I was just
friend?
asking for a friend.
Yeah.
You know why you're asking?
Just-
Like just yeah.
If you guys were to build your ideal partner, what are 3 things that they just should have?
Sure, there are lots of. You
give me three.
You
Three.
should say it. तू single है. तू पहले बोल.
Ouch.
मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ
आपने
मैं
भी
ऐसे
life
मतलब
बहुत देखी
सिर्फ
है,
ऐसा
आप बोल
फॉर्मेलिटी
सकते
के लिए
हैं।
बोल दे वाला चल रहा है मेरा. आप बोलो.
पर आपने लाइफ बहुत देखी है
हाँ मैंने लाइफ बहुत देखी.
बहुत
वो तो-
रंगीन लाइफ
नहीं,
रही है
not as रंगीन as your outfit, but थोड़ा बहुत तो सबने देखा होता है लाइफ में.
So what are your 3 qualities that you
complaints.
must have? What are your 3 qualities that your partner must have?
Just
according
because
to you?
you're super pretty and you're Kriti Sanon and you ask the same question, I'll answer it. Then I'll be rude to him. I can't do that.
You have to. Come on.
All right.
Okay, you say one,
I
I'll say
think
one.
you all want to know, right? Like,
Yes.
what would shy
Yes.
people want in a partner?
You want to know
in
the
general?
green flags? The 3 green flags? Okay. I feel मैं बहुत पुराने ज़माने टाइप के आंसर दूंगा. तुम लोग सब
मैं भी
बोलेंगे
वैसे ही
that was so
दूंगी, चलेगा."
last season, bro. Eyes are the most important. आंखों में देख के कुछ फीलिंग आनी चाहिए. That's very important.
All right.
Because I feel like आजकल हम ना ये बहुत जल्दी करते हैं. 2 मिनट यहाँ रुक जाएंगे तो आई थिंक काफ़ी कुछ मिलेगा. ये 2-3 मिनट में बोर हो जाता है आदमी, है ना? सो आई थिंक हाँ, look into the eyes of the person and you'll get to know what lies within little bit, right? You'll get to know whether there's a vibe or not. So I think eyes are very important. Definitely, I think you should be able to hang, chill, vibe. It should feel natural. It should feel nice. You should want to do it again the next day. That feeling should happen, you know?
Yeah.
And I like real people, you know. So I would much rather meet somebody who is themselves, even if they're imperfect, than try and show me something, which is what all of us are doing. You know, when we're online, we're mostly showing everybody the good parts of our life and then looking at the best parts of their lives and thinking their life is better than ours. So I think that little, like, I don't want that. I want something real. If there's a problem, tell me there's a problem. If you had a bad day, tell me you had a bad day, right? I want real.
Yeah, I'm also a little bit of an old school person when it comes to romance. Yes, I agree with him on eyes. I feel like the niceness, the sort of purity, everything that you're feeling kind of comes in your eyes. So I feel that's really important. just someone really real and honest, like not telling me something, but you kind of, everybody tries to show their best part, their best self in especially the first few, the honeymoon phase or whatever that is.
थर्ड रो वाले लड़के ने ना 3 बार अपने बाल बना लिए हैं. एवरी आंसर यू गेम उसने 3 बार बाल बनाए हैं. कि मतलब मेरे में तो है, ये भी है, थर्ड क्या है, थर्ड बता दे उसको.
I think just respect for everyone. I think how the person treats everyone else, how they talk to their parents, how they talk to their mother, how they are with, just people when they're in a restaurant, how they treat the waiter, everyone. I think that really matters. That's when I'm like really looking and I'm like, ये कैसे behave करेगा मुझे देखना है. So I think respect in general.
Okay.
Waiter का ख्याल रखना. If you ever get a date with Kriti, tip him well. Pull the chair for him से पहले आप.
We're in a lot of toxic situationships. We might play mind games like, oh, I'm not going to reply after 4 hours. I'll take a day to reply. We do a lot of mind games like this. They do. I'm not. I'm with you guys, old souls.
You
They
just said
means
our
you suddenly
generation.
separated yourself from your college. You're gonna get kicked when you go back
I'm
there.
not a student
Guys,
here,
he's really
guys.
putting
You're not a
big
student here?
blame here.
I just
Why
showed
are
up
you behaving
here.
like one?
Somebody gave me a mic and I just showed up here. They're the college students. They're the ones.
First you said our generation.
Yeah.
And then you said they do it, I don't.
Then I saw judgment in your eyes and I thought
He
I
is just
shifted.
giving you an example of how toxic behavior works. It was just an example.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Our generation is really ruined with all these mind games. If you guys were to give some advice to the younger generation on love, what would it be?
Well, most things we do from the mind. I think relationships and love is something we can do from the heart. We anyways do less stuff from the heart now because the brain is on overdrive. So yeah, just access that side more than that side, and I think things will be nicer. That's it. Simple.
We're striving for perfection. We're striving to look good all the time, to be good all the time, to show the best moments in our life. ये coffee की शक्ल इतनी अच्छी है, बेकार coffee है लेकिन मैं डालूंगी फिर भी. I feel like don't be afraid of showing your real self, because I don't think you'll get a real connection unless you actually show your real self.
So now let's do Kriti's favorite segment, which is where I'm going to quiz them on some of the Gen Z slang, and it'll be sort of in the dating context. I'm going to give you guys some
They're
words.
liking me, bro. They've been like hooting and saying good stuff. Why do you want to destroy all that in just one game?
No, so you
I
don't
thought you said
believe-
you don't want to play games and it's toxic and stuff.
That's
and
them.
there you go again.
That's true.
See, अभी तक हम उसका केस ले रहे थे, अब बोलेगा. So
It's pretty easy, okay?
So easy that you need to check your phone to ask us. That's how easy it is.
The first phrase is, she ate. Why would someone say she ate?
she
In
killed
slang.
it, like she killed it.
Oh, interesting.
It is right there.
Oh, okay. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Think-
You have prepped well for this game.
नहीं इतना तो पता है मुझे.
You say she ate, I feel she eat. Why anything else?
Okay, but I didn't say if it was the right answer. Shahid, do you feel like that's the right answer?
Do you feel is the right answer?
I know the right answer.
Exactly, that's what I want to know.
What do you think she ate means? Why would someone say that?
If she said she ate because she eats. She eats a lot.
यार, एक सेकंड हमें
I don't know where it goes. You know? I have a theory for that, but I don't think I can say it on camera.
यार हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं यार वो खा गई उसको यार वो खा गई.
Oh, मतलब she was really
I
good.
think it's come from there, but I'm not sure.
नहीं,
Yeah.
खा गई वैसा वाला नहीं है.
No, you're
She ate
correct.
means what?
It's when you nail something, like you did a great job, like she ate. You can also say,
But why isn't
I
it
left
he
no
ate?
crumbs.
no, you could
It's
say
also
he ate. Yeah, he
Or even
ate and
you
I left no crumbs.
crumbs. You
Oh,
could
like
say
that.
Yeah,
Left
ate
no
it up.
crumbs.
Yeah.
Ate it up.
Yes.
Now I get it.
The next one is Riz.
I lose this game. I don't want to play this game
Now
because I
you know
suck
what
at
I
it.
felt.
And I feel so shitty about myself. Don't do this to me.
What would you like me to do next, Shahid?
Riz it, bro. Riz it.
Do you want me to Riz it?
I don't know. Tell me how you're supposed to say it so I can say it.
He has Riz. It's a
Risen like that? No.
Like charismatic or something like that.
close, yeah. It's when somebody has really good game. Oh, he has a lot of Riz. The next word is ghosting.
Ghosting is like
Avoiding somebody.
yeah.
Yes.
When you
No,
when you,
oh, is it that or is it like
when
you're
you
like
just
quietly
vanish.
following somebody?
When you
No,
sort of
that's something
vanish.
else.
When you vanish on someone, when you like disappear from their life without saying anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you guys ever been ghosted or ghosted others?
I've never ghosted someone.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
I see.
I mean, no, not really. I don't think so. I don't think that's nice. I think that's very rude. And I mean, you should be clear from the beginning what it is, so you don't need to ghost somebody if you're just looking at catching up with them for a couple of days or whatever it is. You can just be straight up about it. Because if they're looking for the same thing, then it's just better that way.
I think ghosting na
Doesn't
ghosting
work like
na,
that, right? Milegi nahi.
But I think ghosting बहुत, sorry for my language, fattu log karte hain. Like people who don't really have the courage to actually go and confront and say what they feel. I think that's an easy way out.
People who lack riz ghost. Is that what you're saying?
People who
Well said.
lack guts ghost.
And now our last word. Situationship.
Yeah. Basically,
ये बहुत
It's a
अच्छे से
word.
पढ़ा है अभी.
to normalize मुझे जो करना है लड़के लड़की के बीच में हो जाए, and then we just normalize it by saying it's a situationship.
But
you
I'm
know.
not committing.
It happens to so many people, so it's normal.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
is it normal? Fair enough, it can happen sometimes, but if it's happening all the time, then it's a situation in itself.
Yeah.
The situationship repetition is a situation
Bars.
that you need to deal with within yourself. But once in a while, I think it happens to everybody, right? Fair enough, it happens.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know what's going on.
If you had to give advice to our generation using
Listen,
some
I'm
of
not
the
liking
words,
this our
some of
generation, please. Huh?
No, okay, no distinction. To this crowd, some advice using the words that we've learned here today.
Basically, we're going to do about that question of yours is we're just going to ghost it.
Do you want me to leave?
No, I'm having too much fun. Stay.
Okay. Kriti, this is your first collaboration with Shahid and it's a romantic film. Tell us what it was like working with him.
Yeah, like I was really scared actually. It was the first time that I was very, very nervous to actually dance with anyone. And I know like he's a great actor and I would have, in so many scenes, I used to keep telling him that, listen, you're such a good actor and the way you're performing, the way you're saying these scenes, I feel like doing a lot more, but I'm a robot, I cannot. I remember our first day on set. I had never before this, like, you know, really chilled with him. We'd like bumped into each other at award functions and all of that, but that's about it. He doesn't party too much, so I'd not met him in parties. And on the first day, he was just there with his boombox playing Punjabi music, really in a chill mood. And I was like, oh my God, this is a vibe. I like this. You know, and I think when I saw us on screen for the first time after the first scene, I was like, there is some chemistry which is just very naturally there. It doesn't happen very often, but it's there. And I'm so glad that we're doing this film.
What about you, Shahid? What was it like working with Kriti?
Well, she definitely has a lot of riz.
Yes.
Yeah, she definitely
आज ये
has.
पूरा दिन रिज बोलेगा.
You know,
मुझे ऐसी feeling आ रही है.
मैं ना मुझे लगता है अब मुझे रुक जाना चाहिए because till now I have like killed it. अब now I'll like shit on it. तो वो नहीं करता मैं. I think I'll stop with that.
I did want to take a second to let the audience ask some questions. Shall we do that?
Absolutely.
My question is for Kriti ma'am. In the movie it is shown that you can charge yourself. So what do you do in real life after a long day of work to charge yourself?
Yeah, in life, I feel like sometimes a good coffee, sometimes a good hug, sometimes my puppies. When I go back home after a drained day, you know, and I have 2 dogs, and when they just come running and, you know, they're sort of all over me, and I feel that kind of love is what love actually, you know. That's what kind of eventually you need.
Thank you.
तेरी शक्ल पे ना ये लिखा हुआ था I wish I was her dog.
If you guys were robot in real life, what all powers would you love?
If I was a robot,
Yeah.
I'd like to stay switched off most of the time.
Why? Thank you.
She's asking why would you do that? Why not? You have to deal with so much of the crap. Every time I don't like somebody, something, some situation,